Hello, welcome to Pilates Matwork. So today's class is going to be themed to butts and guts. So I hope that you enjoy it. That being said, you should expect some challenges today as a result of that. I am typically not going to use any props in today's class. However, if you would like to bring in a yoga block, or if you have one of those small balls to put between the shins when we come into some different boat variations for a little bit different connection, you're welcome to bring those in. Otherwise, we won't need them. And because I have personally been running hot this week, I have a hand towel down here in case I need to use that. So if you need to grab one of those, that's great too. But we will start standing. And as we come here, just kind of think about feet, legs, hip width apart. And we're going to be in parallel. So hip, knees, and toes track forward. Good. Now just lift the toes and feel all four corners of the feet for a moment. So pressing in a big toe mound, the pinky toe mounds, you're lifting up through those arches and pressing down through the heels. Maybe a little softness in the knees. And then once you've got that, lower those toes down. Good. And then just sway side to side, find your balance. Belly button in. Now notice how your abs and your core in both the front, maybe a little bit in the back side, fire up here as you shift your weight from one side to the other. It's trying to stabilize you. Find that body awareness. Good. Now move forward and back. Not too much. You don't want to fall forward. Good. Good. And notice as you move forward and back, because you're trying not to fall forward, how your glutes now get online. Yeah. Now soft here. Let's take it up. Big inhale, exhale, bend the knees, come all the way down. Press through those feet, get into the heels and the glutes. Coming up, taking it down. We're going to take a few of these here. Moving with breath. You can keep it slow. You can pick this up. Move how you need to move. Good. Now from here, let's step that out wider. Let's take hips, knees, and toes out to the side. So heels are going to swing in. Good. And for a moment, just bend into a little squat. Just kind of checking alignment. So you want your hips, knees, and toes to track. Press through the outer edges of the feet. We want to try not to let the knees collapse in here. So when you press into the balls of the feet and the outer edges of the feet, you're not collapsing through the inner arches, and then your knees are in better alignment. So once you found that, different people are going to move different ways. Some of you, this might be all you do today. Some of you might lift out of here, bend a little bit. Others are going to follow me. Full form squat, taking it up, taking it down. Good, just warming up different body parts here that are going to work hard for us. Good. Now from here, come up, come over. Good. And over. Just getting into the side body a little bit, the obliques. We're still warming up through the glutes. Good. We'll just come right here and just get a little twisty. So careful with your twist. You want your hips to stay forward. So twisting is coming from the thoracic spine, but we don't want to be jerky or do any, forceful movements into the back. So keep it in the abs. Stay with the breath. Come all the way up, and we'll bring that down. Good. You can heel toe everything in. March, march, march. All right, I think we're warm enough. Here we go. Let's come to the edge of the mat. And we're going to practice some standing roll downs here because it is core connection work. It's also backside connection work. So you've got a few things that you can do. Hips, knees, and toes, hip width apart. It's going to be easiest. Taking your feet closer together and close in together is going to be a little bit more challenging. And taking your feet into the Pilates V, you want about a fist width apart between the two big toes. You don't want to over rotate here, will be the most challenging. So if your feet are together in some way or another, really zip from heel to hip, zip from pubic bone to behind the navel. So your glutes should be online just to be here. I'm going to let my arms relax to the side. Belly button is in. I'm going to deep Well, first of all, I'm going to tuck my chin. Good. And as you peel down, think about a deep C curve scoop here. So if you're strong and active from hip to heel, you shouldn't be hinging too much behind the ankles. It's a little bit better to have a bend in the knees there. Good. So then from here, again, downward pressure, hip to heel, squeeze those legs together from the tailbone, belly button is in. Good. You're pressing down as you're rolling up. Full body engagement. Shoulders, chin, last to come up. We're going to take that 2 more times. Yes, so from here when you're ready, keeping that engagement, zip up that front body, nodding the chin. You're peeling down 1 vertebrae at a time. Yes, it is hard not to hinge the hips back, especially if you're tight in the hamstrings. That's why you can bend the knees a little bit. But the rewards with practice are so worth it. Inhale, exhale, pressing hip to heel, starting from tailbone. Activate as you roll up. Good, coming all the way up. And 1 more time. Inhale, exhale, nodding that chin. And this one, I know I make it look easy, but this actually took me several years to perfect, to get out of the habit pattern of hinging behind my hips. So sometimes it's not always about the ability, it's about getting out of the habit pattern. So be mindful as to where you are, pressing through the feet. Good. And coming all the way up. Good. From here, when you're ready, we're going to make our way down. We're going to come down to all fours. The last time, I know I said 2 times, but technically it's 3 times. That's all right. 1 more won't hurt us. Nodding the chin, belly button in. It just gives us more practice. And practice makes progress. Good. And then from here, when you're ready, good. Just walk that out forward. Bring the knees down. Now, if you need a knee cushion, bring that in here. If you are using a wedge for your wrist, you can bring that in here as well. And then from here, we're just going to go into some nice cat-cows. So spreading the fingers wide, rooting through knuckles of pinky, pointer, and thumb, knees are hip-width apart. Inhale, shine that heart forward, tip that pelvis back, nice cow pose. Exhale, belly button and around and press away. Look towards that belly button. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. From here, stabilize through that upper body. Right leg's going to come back. Toes going to touch down. Let that right hip drop slightly. Your left arm's going to come forward. Good. Now a small hover or a hip height lift. Good. We're going to take knee into nose. So from here, we're going to do this 8 times. Press that mat away. Inhale, exhale, 8. Inhale, lengthen. Squeeze that glute when you take it back there. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. And 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Good. Point that back toe. Fingers and toes are going to tap. Squeeze that glute when you lift. Tap 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. Bring that down. Child's pose. Decompress if you need to. Good. So I'm already feeling things happening in my body. I hope you are too. So from here, spreading the fingers wide. Taking that left toe back. Good. Right arm's going to come forward. I'm pressing away with that opposite shoulder. My belly button is in. Good. Lifting that leg. And here we go. Rounding 8. Squeeze as you press forward. And 7. And 6. And 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Back foot is going to point. Here we go. tap, squeeze and lift 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Bring that down, child's pose. All right, from here, when you're ready, we're gonna make our way onto our backs. So however you wanna get there for right now, and we're gonna come up into pelvic clocks. So part of the gut is the deep transverse abdominis. So the rectus abdominis is what gives you the 6-pack, 12-pack, whatever pack that you're looking for. The transverse abdominis is the layer of abs that are underneath those. So this is that core connection. This is what actually gives you a lot of that strength. So we'll go through this here. So you can have your hands, arms, anywhere that you need to, a little bend in the knees, not too close to the glutes, not too far away. Find your safe neutral. So tailbone and hip bones are in that same plane. Tailbone is heavy and connected. You might have a curvature of the spine. Low rib cage is heavy and connected. Zip up from pubic bone behind the navel, really deep, really behind that navel. Good. Rock that pelvis back. Good. Closing any space back there. And rock it forward. And we'll take it back and close. And forward. And posterior tilt as you rock back. And forward. Good. One more time. And forward. Good. Now, think about your pubic bone being 6 o'clock. Your belly button is going to be 12 o'clock. Your left hand is going to be your 3 o'clock, and your right hand or that side is going to be your 9 o'clock. We're going to take this in a circle. This is nice, tight, and connected. And it might appear or feel to you that maybe you're not moving your hips very much, but you should feel this deep right around the navel region. So we're not doing this big, loose, zero connection movement. This is nice, tight, and controlled. It should feel like you're barely moving, which is why it looks like I'm barely moving even though I am. Good. So from here, start from your 6 o'clock. We're nice and tight into the pelvic floor. Good. Take it to 12 and 6 and 12. Here we go. Take it to 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12. 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9, 12. Pause. Take it to 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12, 9, 6, 3, 12. Rock, rock back and forth. Let head and neck rock with you. Woo. All right. From here, when you are ready, we're going to go into some bridges. You can take your heels in a little bit closer. Hips, knees, and toes are going to track. Roll those shoulders under. Zip up from pubic bone behind the navel. Rock that pelvis back. Peel up one vertebrae at a time. Give it a little bit of a butt squeeze here. And starting from the mid back, lowering that back down. Good. And when you're ready, taking it back up again. And lowering that back down. Good. Adding on, rock it back. Both feet are going to be grounded this one. Good. Now from here, lower halfway, squeeze and lift 8. Lower, squeeze 7, squeeze 6, squeeze 5, squeeze 4, squeeze 2, squeeze 1. Take that down, knees into the chest real quick. If that's enough for you, if you feel like you need to have both feet on the floor, you're going to do that again. Those of you that are going to take this up single leg, the right leg's going to come to the ceiling. Left leg, we're going to take that and press. And when you're ready, peel it up. Good. Halfway. Lift 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that down. Left leg comes up, going right into it. Lift 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that down. Yes, we can all do a fourth set. Both feet grounded. Press that up. And here we go. Lower 8, Squeeze 7, squeeze 6, squeeze 5, squeeze 4, squeeze 2, squeeze 1. Lower that down, knees into the chest, rock, 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 side to side. Whew. All right, let's get back into the abs a little bit more here. Feet are going to come down. We're going to do some chest lifts and add different things on. So arms are going to come up here. Big inhale. Exhale, C curve it up. Look towards the thighs. Arms are long and low, strong from shoulder to fingertips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, roll that down. Inhale, exhale, C curve it up. Reaching long and low. Arms lift, rolling that down. Good. Take those hands together. You can clasp them together. We're going to take this up 4 times to the left. Inhale, exhale, 4 to the left and down. And 3, and 2, and 1. Take it to the right. 4. Hips stay grounded. 3, 2, 1. Take it down. Taking this in the circles. Come up to the left. Move through center. And come down. 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. As you come down, pause, reverse that direction. 4. Nod that chin as you come up. And 2. And 3. And last 1. Woo! Taking that down, knees into the chest, rock, rock, side to side. We're going to go right into our 100. So you choose your challenge. Feet can be grounded. You can be in tabletop, legs up to the ceiling. We're somewhere in the diagonal. Remember, we're in the C curve unless you need to be lowered. Belly button is in. The lower you take your legs, the harder it is, but not at the expense at your neutral spine. So be mindful of that. Good. So if you're in tabletop, knees are over shin. That's wrong. Knees are over hips. Shins are parallel to the floor. Arms are up. Big inhale. Exhale. C curve it up. Take your legs where you're going to take them. Start pumping long and strong from shoulder to fingertip. And we inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, reach deeper. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, hold. Woo! Bringing that down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle side to side. I'm going to take a little towel break here. All right. So from here, we're going to go right into series of 5. I'm going to count these in sets of 12. If sets of 12 is not your magic number today, you stop where you need to stop. Don't plow through in bad form just to get to a number. You will not help yourself. You will not progress faster or anything like that. You're just going to cause frustration and headaches and those kinds of things. So stop where you need to stop, but I will count to 12. So starting, knees in tabletop position for single leg stretch. Inhale, exhale, taking it up, left knee in, right leg goes long, and switch. And 2. And 3, hips are grounded. 4, 5, try to hit the same spot. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good, bring that down, legs up. Inhale, exhale, taking it up, grab behind the right leg, left leg's gonna come long in a hover, and pull, switch, pull, switch, pull, switch, pull, switch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, and 12. Woo. Bring in those knees, lower down for a moment. Double leg stretch. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift up. Good. So hands to the knees here in the exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, these are hard. 10, 11, and 12. Whew, I'm sweating with you. Taking that down. Only 2 more in the series left. Almost there. Good. Legs come up. Some people like to sit on their hands for this one. Some people like them long in a hover. Some people like to be upper body lowered or lifted and C curve. You choose. Another challenge today. You can get into the glutes a little bit here if you take your legs into an external rotation. So hips, knees, and toes are going to turn away, but we're zipped up at the leg. We're zipped up at the heel. Fists width apart between the big toes. Think about it in Pilates V terms. So from here, when you're ready, if you're going to C curve scoop, take that with me. Exhale. Good. Inhale on the lower. Exhale and lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with a smile. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Woo. Bring that down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Maybe another little towel break here. Okay. Crisscross. If you're a beginner, you can keep your feet grounded here and just work upper body only. Everyone else, follow me, knees and tabletop. Hands behind the head. Remember, when we rotate, we're leading with the shoulder, not with the elbow. Elbows are out to the side. Hips stay grounded. They don't rock back and forth. Try to stay lifted with the upper body as well versus lowering down each time. Belly button is in nice and tight. Inhale. Exhale, come up. I'm going to go to the left and then the right. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, woo, and 12. Take that down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Let's go to a twisty. Arms out to the side. Take your knees to one side. Woo. Maybe collectively sigh that part's done. And then move through center, taking the knees to the other side. Good. All right, let's go into some little stretchies here. Let's give ourselves just a little bit of a break from our deeper work. Good. So I'm going to keep my right knee bent. Those of you that are a little tight in the low spine can always keep a long right leg here. But I'm going to take my hands behind that left leg. I'm going to let them travel up as high as they can go. I'm going to pull in, maybe point and flex to that foot. Good. Now from here, when you're ready, good. Taking this into leg circle. So this is core work, nice and tight. Hips stay grounded. Smaller circles, if you need them, those are a little bit easier. I'm gonna make sure I've got room here, scooting out. Larger circles are a little bit more challenging. So be where you need to be. And then from here, good. We'll take that out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bend in that knee. Good. Take that leg or foot down, going into the other side. Good. So taking that right leg up, grab behind it, find your stretch, maybe point and flex that foot. Good. And then when you're ready, good. Taking that leg up. Remember, smaller circles if you need them. Try for larger ones if you can. Hips stay grounded, belly button in nice and tight. Good. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bend in both knees here. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. We're going to go into hip circles while we're here. So this is a little bit more core intensive. So both legs are going to circle now. If you need to sit on your hands to help that pelvis stay in neutral spine, you can go ahead and do that. Some of you may not need to, but from here, good. Zipping the legs together, I'm going to come down to the left. Good. Circle 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Now, second set, could you do that in a C curve? Lifting up, belly button in. Going to the left. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and reverse. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take those knees in. Wiggle, 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 side to side. Transitioning here, different things for different people. You are welcome to roll over to your side and come to a seat. Others maybe cross at the ankles. C curve up. Let's roll. 6, 5, 4, 3. Careful about the neck. 2, and 1. Whew, how do we feel? It's time for roll downs and roll ups here. So taking your legs long, putting a bend in the knees if you need to. We're going to do a few of these. Now, if you can do a few faster in good form, then what I'm cueing, feel free to go there. Otherwise, follow me. So arms up, inhale, exhale, C, curve it down. Slow and controlled through center. Those of you that want to do roll downs only, roll over to your side, come to a seat, take that again. Roll up, people. Inhale, exhale. Ooh, I'm still favoring that left side. Try to come up through center and round and roll right into the next one. Inhale, exhale. Nope, it's still going to go towards the left. And coming up and rolling forward, rolling that back down. Good. I'm going to take a few modifications here for this next one. You can follow me with those or keep your roll down and roll up. Good. So if you're more of a beginner, this is a great one to do too. Now, once you come up this next time, those of you that want to and are able, so no neck issues, eye pressure issues, and things like that, we're going to take the roll over and then slowly roll down. So if that's not for you, stay with your roll ups and roll downs. Otherwise, legs are long. Inhale, exhale, taking it back. Good. Taking it over, watch the neck. Good. Flex the feet. Legs are shoulder width apart. And we'll roll that down one vertebra at a time using core control. This is our guts. Good. And then when you're ready, taking it up and rolling it in, rolling it down. Find that roll over. Good. Opening up, rolling it down. Good. When you're ready. Good. We'll do that one more time. Keeping that C curve scoop if you can. Good. Opening up. Feet point down. Rolling out. Good. From here, when you're ready, woo, hamming up, touching toes, open leg rocker. So some of you that don't want to rock back or can't quite reach, there's a few things. You can always just kind of hold yourself here, holding the ankles. And then those of you that want to just be in wider open leg rocker. So technically you hold the feet here, but if you're like me, short person, you might have short arms and reaching there might not work. So maybe you just have to hold at the ankles or the shins. And then if you're going to rock with me, I am not even on my mat. Good. There we go. Inhale, exhale. Go 1. Woo, maybe not too much power. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Woo, too much power with that one. And 6. Hold it up there if you can. Woo. Bend those knees. Take those legs out wide. Find a forward fold, stretch. Good, getting a stretch, a little bit of relaxation here. Woo. Feels good to stretch. All right, from here, coming back up, we're gonna go into our side series. We're gonna get into the butts again. So I'm just gonna face the camera, so that's gonna put me on my left side. So there's different things you can do. So remember, it's more challenging if you're up here on your forearm. If this is it, you can't be down here. So you have to be supported and lifted in the torso. So you can't hang down here. Otherwise, you can follow me. I've got a janky shoulder today. So I'm just going to be right here. Good. So roll over. Make sure you're on your hip, not back on the glute. More advanced people, the bottom leg can be long. Those of you that are newer can put a bend in that knee for a little bit more stability. But from here, we're still zipped up from pubic bone behind the navel. We're not letting this go just because we're sidelined. You can have a hand here, a hand up here. That's going to be most challenging, or a hand down here for support. Find what you need. And then from here, keeping hips stable. Good. We're going to go into circles. 1. Squeeze the glute when you come back. 2. 3. 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Pause, reverse that. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. If you need to bend something in, pat something out, go ahead and do that. Good. From here, when you're ready, reach that leg long. You can point or flex the foot. That's going to be your choice. Each one feels a little different. But whenever you're ready, we're on the hip bone. We're not rocked back on the glute. Nice, long, and strong. And we'll lift 1. Squeeze right here. And 2. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Again, if you need to bend that in and pat something out. Good. Going into bend and stretch here. So from here, I'm going to bend in. Good. I'm driving through the glute. I'm driving through that heel, pressing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Bend that in, bend both knees in. Yes, we've got clam coming here. So for this first one, actually, let's take the heels up on this one. You can also have them grounded if you need to practice there. But we'll come up here. Good. Feet are going to stay connected as we open the top leg. Think about this area again here. And for these, let's go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Good. Take that bottom leg long. Take that top foot here. Find a stretch. Woo. Pat something out. When you're ready, come onto the belly. Good. As you come onto the belly, take your arms long here. Belly button is going to be in nice and tight. Good. And your legs are going to be about hip width apart here. So from here, just upper body only, belly button in, and we'll lift. And lower. Belly button in. Lower body lifts only, and we'll lift. Squeeze those glutes. And lower. From here, upper and lower body are going to come up together, and we lift. Relax the shoulders. Start to alternate here. We're squeezing the glutes. Good. You can keep this slow and controlled. You can pick this up a little bit. Maybe here. Woo. Keep going. You're trying to balance almost on the pelvis. It takes a few little trial and errors to kind of find yourself there. And we're breathing. We're not holding the breath. We're breathing. We're squeezing the glutes. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Take that down. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right, getting into some butt lifts here. Bending those knees. Take your knees out to the side of the body, so they're going to turn out towards the side of the mat. When you do that, your toes are going to turn out away from the body as well, and so now your heels are going to come into a Pilates V stance. Good. I'm just going to rest right here. Belly button is in. My feet, I'm trying to take them flat towards the ceiling, and when you're ready, belly button in. We're going to squeeze the glutes, lifting straight up towards the ceiling. Let's try 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Release out of there. Hands under the shoulders. Press back. Juicy child's pose. Good. And then from here, when you're ready, good. Coming back onto the side. So I'm going to take this onto my other side now. So you can be on the forearm or down low. Good. Remember, you want to take this long and strong here. So bottom leg can be longer if you're more advanced, bent if you're more newer to Pilates. Maybe I should say that. Good. And then from here, good. We're going to go into the circle. So zip up nice and tight. Remember, pelvis doesn't move. We're going to take that up, out, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause, reverse, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Bend that knee in. Pat something out if you need to. Okay, coming into bend and stretch. So actually, I think we did lift and lower first. Let's do that first. So you can have a flexed foot or a pointed foot. You choose where you want to be. And when you're ready, lift 8, squeeze right here. 7, belly button in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now bend that in, maybe pat something out. Now we'll go into our bend and stretch. Good. So from here, good. I'm going to bend the knee, hip, knee, and ankle are in alignment. I'm flexing that foot. I'm going to squeeze and drive through that heel and glute as I press. And bend. And 7. And 6. And 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Woo. Take that in, pat that out. Good. We've got clam on this side, bending both knees, stacking. Feet can be grounded or up high. You choose. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Take that front leg here, this leg here. Woo. All right, from here, when you're ready, and the way that's best for you, find a seat. Whew. All right, let's get back into more abs, more guts. So we're gonna do our boat variations here. So if you want that block, you can bring that in. Remember, you don't have to have a block to be able to do your boats, but I'm gonna take my block between my shins. Good. And there's different boats. Remember, sometimes our boats need to be docked, so we need to have our hands back here. Other times, you can take that rope away and be a floaty boat. So you choose where you need to be. Good. So I'm zipping up from pubic bone behind the navel. I've got a long spine. Good. Maybe toes are touching, maybe a little bit, maybe here. Maybe you can release. I'm squeezing into the block. I'm squeezing into the midline. Maybe taking it up higher. Yeah, taking that back down. Hands to prayer. Yes, we're still here. Rotate. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach. Take that down. Remove your block. Fold forward. Give yourself your break. And when you're ready, good. Taking that block again between the shins if you're going to use it. Remember, you can get rid of it anytime. Good. Finding it again. Inhale, exhale, find your boat. Maybe you can lengthen your boat. Woo. Lengthen up. Maybe lower, lift, lower, lift. Woo. Bend in. Woo. Take that down. Release the block. Fold forward. One more variation to go. And remember, these are just variations. So it's better for you today to just have a basic boat than take a basic boat. There's nothing wrong with that. You're still challenging yourself with the boat, especially if you're doing it 3 times. So we're going to take this block again, right between the shins. Good. Last time. Good. Find your boat. You can choose to stay here, or maybe you lengthen a little bit and bend and come in. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yes, 7, and 8. Our magic number for this practice. Taking that away, fold forward. Whew. Let's carefully roll this back. Take the knees into the chest. Rock, rock, side to side. Let's go into a figure 4 twist here. So I'm going to actually undo this way. Start by taking the left ankle over the right knee. Good. And then just take that over towards the right side. Looking to the left side. I'm sweating too. It's all good. And when you're ready, bring that in. Bring it into the chest. This probably feels good too after that side series. And then release. Taking that left ankle over that knee. Good, arms out to the side. We'll take that twist over towards the left. Right shoulder grounded, looking to the right. And coming back to center, bring that into the face, taking a figure 4. Good. And then when you're ready, you can cross at the ankles. You can roll over to your side, coming to a seat. Or let's find some rolls again. Rolling 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm rolling right all back. So we're coming right back to all fours where we started, but we're going to get back into the glutes again. So from here, and you can do this series on the forearms as well. If your wrists are tired, that's fine to do this too. So from here, I've got my knees kind of hip width apart here. I'm strong in the upper body. My belly button is in. I'm going to take my right leg out to the right. So we'll lift it out to the side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking that back. Good. Now, my foot's towards the ceiling, maybe a wider stance with the hands here if you need that extra support. Squeeze that glute as you press up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that leg long. Left arm comes long. We're going to take this long towards diagonal. Go 8, center, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it out there. Toe can come down if you need it to. Belly button in. Support that low spine. Good. Hand's going to come down. Cross that leg over. Touch the toe. Press back. Good. Maybe get a stretchy and a relaxation here. And coming back. We've got that other side to do. So from here, when you're ready, be nice and strong. Hips are about hip, knees are about hip width apart. Good. Tucking that back toe, that left side. And from here, we're going to open to the left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take that out here. Belly button in. Good. Press, squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen. Right arm comes up. Here's our diagonals. When you're ready, belly button in. Go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Toe can come down if you need it to. Right hand's going to come down. Swing that arm around, taking it to the back. Press, finding a stretch here. Whew. And now it's time for planks. So I'm going to let you choose how you would like to do these planks. You can do these up high on the hands with me. You can also do these on the forearms today. So you choose where you want your challenge. Knees can be lifted or grounded for each of these. And these are going to be 30-second planks. And just so you don't have to see my skills of counting to 30. Good. We'll take my watch here. So whenever we're ready, 3, 2, 1, find your plank here. Good. We'll be here for 30 seconds. Belly button is in. There goes 5 seconds. There's 10 seconds. 15 seconds, halfway there. 20 seconds. 25, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop that down, child's pose. Taking a 30-second side plank here. You start whatever side you want to start on. And when you're ready, we'll come here in 3, 2, 1. Find your side plank. There's 5 seconds. 10 seconds. 15 seconds. 20 seconds. I'm still sweating. 25, 4, 3, 2, 1. Taking that down. Woo. Switch that over to the other side. We're almost there, almost there. And when you're ready, taking a minute. We'll come up in 3, 2, 1. Find your other side plank. Good. Remember, you want your shoulder to be over or behind the wrist. There's 5 seconds. 10 seconds. 15 seconds. 20 seconds. 25, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Taking that down, taking that back. Yes, we are done with the planks now. From here, when you're ready, we're going to find a downward facing dog. And once you've come back there, with bending the knees or hinging from the hips, walk those hands back towards the feet. Stop those hips over the ankles. Remember those principles from the roll down in the beginning. Root from hip to heel, little bend in the knee if you need to, and then starting from the tailbone. Good, rounding that up. One vertebra at a time, strong in the legs. Let's take those arms up overhead, finding an opening here. Good, last standing, roll down, so you can be hip width apart together or the Pilates V. Last time to practice it. Big inhale, exhale, nodding that chin. Good, rooting into those legs, rooting into the feet. Good, going to your limit. And then from hip to heel, starting from the tailbone. Good, full body engagement. Rounding up. Shoulders, chin, head last to come up. Be at ease with the legs. Big inhale. Open to the side. And relax through center. One last time. Let's take the feet about hip width apart or slightly wider. Big inhale. Exhale, taking that down. Pressing through. And open. And take that down. Way to go. You made it through butts and guts. I hope it kicked your butt like it kicked mine. And I hope to see you again soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.